Costume Quest takes an interesting approach to class-based RPGs, where Halloween costumes are the different classes, with different stats and special attacks. But what if you wanted to remove part of what made costumes different? Can you beat Costume Quest without using special attacks? First things first, the tutorial. We gotta learn how to move our arm. The game doesn't tell you, so I just hit the X button and picked Reynold. Next is to get your costume insulted, get your sister's spine snapped, and it's on to the combat section. The square button is to do a basic attack, circle is for any battle stamps, and triangle, that's for special attacks. Here's the problem, I can't use it, and this tutorial, well, it...
You were weak, and gods must be strong.
So no, you cannot beat Costume Quest without using special attacks. Moving on, a TikTok witch stole my costume, and I instantly got it back. Then I had a run-in with the town bully, and he smashed his head in with a trash can. I got a new party member, and now the real game begins. First, I bought the egg battle stamp. This thing stuns your enemies while simultaneously damaging them. We just started the game, and me buying this instantly broke it. I spent some time battling enemies and bobbing for apples. Then I tried to get the patriotic password and the Statue of Liberty costume, but I didn't talk to the fat bitch to start the Pie for the Putter Pam quest. So I talked to her, talked to Evil Knievel to get the password, and then got the Statue of Liberty costume materials, then talked to Abraham Lincoln to get the Statue of Liberty pattern to get inside the party to get some cherries. After unlocking the Statue of Liberty costume, I used it in battle. Big mistake. See, what I mentioned in the intro of this video, but generally disregard, is that different costumes have different stats. See, the Statue of Liberty costume doesn't increase HP or AP. The Knight costume increases your HP by 21 points. After realizing this, I equipped it far too late into this section of the game. Also, finding all the hidden kids and getting a candy bucket upgrade for more damage was a very welcome upgrade. I also got a kick out of ever getting stuck on this fence, but you didn't come here for fences. You came here for bosses. Bojan, and I had to run away instantly because I equipped the wrong battle stamps. Restarting the fight, this was surprisingly easy. I just focused on the megaphone, and when that was done, I took out his support, then finished off the big guy without losing either party member. Also, having Ever counterattack only served to increase our damage output. Now that Bojan is defeated, it's off to Autumn Haven Mall. This section always kind of scared me as a kid. There's not much to mention here, except there's a lot of battles where you cannot gain a damage advantage. Moving into the main part of the mall, I instantly go to see Sadie to get the toilet paper battle stamp, which stuns enemies for 2 turns at the cost of dealing no damage. Then I went to the arcade to fight Bojan again. Tried to get a damage bonus, failed, and started the battle. I just focused down Bojan because he's the bigger damage dealer, then finished off the grubbin. After they made their oh-so-daring escape, I unlocked Lucy and went to punt Bojan into an early grave. Again. This wasn't hard. Just take out the biggest damage dealer and you're done. After rescuing the monorail, I also saved a costume pattern, then bobbed for apples and accepted a job from ninjas. Done, fuck! And we won anyway. Trick-or-treating the rest of the houses and finding all the hidden kids makes us fit to fight Mixel. Holy hell, this fight was fucking difficult. Let's start with the Trobogs. They aren't hard at all, just get one low enough and it's on to stage 2. With this, you just need to get your successful hits in, and this part really pissed me off because this attack Mexel does makes your allies stunned, meaning Everett couldn't counterattack. Stage 3 wasn't any easier. Everett died, so we couldn't counterattack, not that that was happening anyway, but the only reason I actually beat this boss was because of the poison damage. I'm not even kidding, look at this. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, we became candy prisoners for the crows. High time for a prison break. That was fun, but we need to get our costumes back or else the local townsfolk will execute us for not being battle ready. Luckily, the TikTok witch sent the two laziest bastards on earth, pipe down BC, we're not talking about you, to stash our costumes. I talked to the fat bitch's husband to get some fries and used it to lure the British Columbians inside the barn to get our costumes back. Once I was finished editing that part, I went to fight some monsters and got some carnival tickets for getting the honorable fry salesman some customers. Learned about the TikTok witch's brother, snuck past the talented fat bitch's husband, intimidated some monsters with our sick algebra skills, and saw a crow face his fear of the dark. I went on to trick-or-treat a ton, and more importantly, battled like hell to get the birds to open their gate. Entering the maze was easy, I just had to walk through. What wasn't easy was hearing this grubbin' sob story about he and his friends were being mistreated and not taken seriously and not being listened to. Fucking bitch. She also did trap them in a maze, which is kinda fucked up. And I have to find them to get a grubbin' costume that I really wish you could use in battle. After fooling the word, I had to fight Mexel. Again. And instantly ran because, guess what? I didn't have the right loadout equipped. So, switching loadouts, we're now ready to watch this long-ass cutscene. After defeating Mexel, I realized I hadn't found the rest of the kids for the third candy pail upgrade, and while looking for them, I decided to look at Sadie's stock and found this absolute gem. The Headless Banshee, auto-resurrect with all health restored, and in typical acidic fashion, I fuck up, don't read all my options, and buy the wrong fucking thing. Anyway, after searching up where this last little bastard kid is, I unlocked the Bat Candy Pail and went and made a mess of this town, destroying everything for candy, so I could purchase this actually broken sounding battle stamp. No, I haven't used it at this part of the script, so we'll find out how good it is together. And that time has almost come. I just need to run away from this battle because I forgot to switch the battle stamps again. And we finally get to cancel the TikTok witch. Okay, so I was fully expecting this fight to be impossible, but it was really easy. Like, not even losing a party member easy. Part of this was using the raw neg battle stamp when she was charging up an attack, which I actually had no clue that's what you had to do before looking at a video of this battle in preparation. Anyway, on to Big Bones, and this fight actually gave me a run for my candy. He attacks every party member at once, except for his ultimate, in which case he'll deal insane amounts of damage to a single party member. What I ended up doing was having Everett equip the No-Eyed Vampire battle stamp I got from the Twitter witch to restore health every turn, but that ended up not exactly working. It went well, but we still ended up dying. But I'm an RPG guy. I know that if I level up to the max level of 10, my health and damage will increase to the point where I can beat Big Bones and send him back to Calgary once and for all. So I went down to the maze to fight more Crest Whalers to get to level 1000. What the hell did I write here? And only one battle later, I level up and go to end this. The second time only went slightly easier. The first phase wasn't at all different. But I lost Lucy at the beginning of the second phase, with Everett dying towards the end. But I managed to deal just enough damage to defeat Big Bones, as I failed to beat Costume Quest without special attacks. Man, this was a surprisingly difficult challenge. I mean, I knew that it wouldn't be possible from the tutorial, obviously, but I did not expect to beat Big Bones. But yeah, if you yourself would like to try this, I will have a video in the description, as well as probably an iCard here, linking to that video where it's just every single battle, or every single successful battle that took place during this playthrough. But yeah, take care everyone.